Hey, welcome back to Score on Business, and we're still with Jason Palmer. So, Jason, I'm an entrepreneur. What are some things that my IT folks should be talking to me about?
Well, that's a great question. There are several things that really are on the list right now. Business intelligence, data and data analytics, and some artificial intelligence might go into that one, but business intelligence and data analytics are critical, and there's a lot of activity in that sector right now. So you certainly should be looking at that. There's a lot of things in the cloud that are not very expensive. And in terms of artificial intelligence, I think we think of, hey, the computer's going to come in and run my business or tell me exactly what to do. That is actually what's referred to as like a strong AI. That is years, if not decades away. Probably very far away.
But automating processes.
They have, what's called narrow AI is very popular right now. An example may be like chatbots. So you go onto a website and you're talking, and you're not talking to a human, you're talking to a machine. Personally, I actually don't like those.
I don't either.
Right? And I think people may discount them, but a study came out where actually 65% of millennials prefer chatbots. So those are things you should at least be having conversations around.
Right.
All the AI may not be right for you, but you should be aware of what's out there.
Okay.
And start to look at it. Some of the other things, obviously security, which we just talked about, but they should be coming to you asking for user training for two-factor or multi-factor authentication.
Okay, so is the end user still generally where the trouble happens?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, so coming and talking to you about training the end users, about making sure that everything has two-factor authentication.
Yes.
What else?
Air-gapped backups, which I touched on before. And what
that means? Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. What that means is that so if you take your backup and you keep it on your network, when that ransomware comes in, they're smart enough to go encrypt your backup too, so that you can't get around them. Air-gapped means technically taking it off the network and putting an air gap in between the network and your backup. So you take it, if you put it on a disk, or there's a lot of ways to do this. There's some very cool technical ways to do it. There's also some very simple, inexpensive ways, and it doesn't matter how you do it, but you need to do that.
Right.
Email protection, so scanning links and things that can look for malicious emails coming in that'll take you to a malicious link. It's just, I continue to read these stories, you do too, about whether it's local governments, state governments, medical institutions, or where they get thousands of computers and they shut down, and they're completely preventable. This is not, they call, the news may call it hacking. It's not hacking. These are very simple things. They're tricking the user into giving a password or to clicking something and installing malware.
And you can train people to be aware of what could be trouble.
Yes, and you can train, you're never going to get to zero, but we have seen a lot of success in training users, getting from, 25% of people clicking on a link down to 1 or 2%. So it is possible, and it helps your employees in their personal life as well. So you're benefiting both their personal life and your business. So the training is really critical, and everybody should be doing that.
Okay.
They should also, your IT department should also be talking about, improving core systems. So what is your business system? Whatever that system that serves your business, your core business, they should be talking to you about improving it, improving efficiencies, value add, and competitive advantage with the customers. They should be talking about digital business and marketing. This means really using technology to build relationships with the user versus simply having IT as a utility, like I talked about before. Your IT department should be talking about customer experience. So that may be a little bit of a shock. Why, if technology is not the product I'm selling, why would my IT department talk about the customer experience? Because they need to, and they need to improve it. That's their job, is to improve that.
Their job's not to make IT work, it's to help the company.
The utility is just a given. You need email, you need your computer working. That's a given. IT needs to take a step above that and really provide that competitive advantage now.
I'm with you 100%. We're going to take a break. Ladies and gents, we'll be right back. Okay.